Hello everyone, welcome to this Microteaching about relative clauses by Marta Lopez, me. I will begin by telling you what those the relative clauses are. The relative clause tells us which person or thing the speaker means. In other words, which person or thing is the speaker talking about. We can use them to add information or describe a noun. There are many different relative clauses pronouns, but in this video I'm just going to use 3 of them. They are who, which, and that. When do we use these pronouns? Let me tell you that we use who for people, which is used for things, and that is used for both. We can use that for people or for things. The function of these pronouns is to put 2 sentences together, to join sentences. That's why we use them. For example, I have a sister. She is a model. These are 2 independent clauses, but they are the same person. So I can use a relative independent clause. In this case, which relative clause I'm going to use? Sister is a person, so I can use who. And also I can use that. So the sentence is going to say, I have a sister who is a model. Or also I can say, I have a sister that is a model. Okay, let's continue telling you that there are 2 different kinds of relative clauses. And they are the subject relative clauses and the object relative clauses. The subject relative clauses, when we use them, we always need to use a subject relative clause pronoun. It could be who, which, or that, and it depends in the sense of the sentence. For example, Carla is an interesting woman. She lives next door. With the relative clause, this sentence is going to say, Carla, who lives next door, is an interesting woman. But we can also say, Carla, that lives next door, is an interesting woman. Now, let's talk about the object relative clauses. When we use these relative clauses, we could use the relative clause pronoun or we can not use them. For example, John is a good guy. I can trust him. 2 different sentences. With the relative clause, this sentence is going to say, John is a good guy who I can trust. Or also we can say, John is a good guy that I can trust. But if we don't want to use the relative clause, we can say, John is a good guy I can trust. We can omit it, but the sentence is going to have the same sense. Now, let's do 2 extra exercises. I have a good friend. She works at Disneyland. 2 different sentences, and I'm going to join them using relative clauses. I have a good friend who works at Disneyland. I have a good friend that works at Disneyland. Let's do another one. I saw a movie last night. It made me cry. Let's think how this sentence is going to be. Movie is not a person, so I'm not going to use who. But it is a thing, so I'm going to use which, and I also can use that. So the sentence is going to say, I saw a movie last night which made me cry. Or also I can say, I saw a movie last night that made me cry. Both are correct. This was all I wanted to share, but let me tell you that if you want more information about this topic, you can look in the internet or also you can read some books, grammar books, and they always have information about their relative clauses and you need to learn about them. Thank you for watching and have a good day.